Hello, my name is Anna Vitale, and since 1987 I've been making some great discoveries about life that I'd like to share with you. My work as a professional hypnotist has not only brought change to people from all walks of life, but it has also changed me. More than ever, I realize how important we all are to each other and how much of a difference caring about each other can really make. I know you are my brother or sister, no matter where in this wide world you are living. I also know that you can change anything you want to in your life if you begin to change your thinking. And that's the most important key to anything. Changing your thinking will change your life. How do I know that? It's my work. Since 1987, I have opened up the minds of human beings from all walks of life. I have helped them to tune into the rechargeable power of the human mind. And what is the mind? You can't touch it, you can't feel it, and yet our mind directs everything that we think, do, say, accomplish, or fail to accomplish. Your mind has brought you to this interaction with me for a reason. It's time for us all to wake up. It's time for us all to take our lives into our own hands and not be led into choices made by television advertising, our family, our friends. It's time for us all to reach an awareness we've never had before. It's time for us to face our fears, to live our dreams, to take each day and live it as if it were our last. It's time for us to stop hurting others. It's time for us to stop cruelty to all living beings in every shape and form. It's time for us to become aware of what needs to be changed in our world, and then to get off our rear end and do something about it. We are not helpless when we learn to face our fears. We become real when we stop lying to ourselves and to others. We become content with our life when we are true to ourselves. It's time to take our lives into our own hands and to reach awareness such as we have never had before. What I hope to do with this short introduction is to awaken the spark of thought that has been shoved aside by all the distractions that everybody is exposed to each and every day, the cell phones, the faxes, the telephones, and to hear your own voice. You know, not one of us can actually say that we give ourselves a lot of time to think. No one knows what thought really is, other than it is some kind of mental action. But like the unknown element, electricity, we see its manifestations everywhere. We see it in the actions and expressions of a child, in an aged person, in animals, and in fact, to varying degrees, in every living thing. The more we contemplate and study thought, the more we realize what a terrific force it is and how unlimited are its powers. Glance around you. If you are in a room, your eyes tell you that you are looking at a number of inanimate objects, and that is true so far as visual perception is concerned. But in reality, you are actually looking at thoughts or ideas which have come into materialization through the creative work of someone's human mind. It was a thought first that created the furniture, fashioned the window glass, gave form to the draperies and the coverings, the automobile, the skyscraper, the great airplanes that sweep the stratosphere, the sewing machines, the tiny pin, 1,001 things. Yes, millions of objects. Where did they come from originally? Only one source, from that strange force, thought. As we analyze further, we realize that there are achievements in all of every possession that we have. All of our achievements are a result of someone's creative thinking. When we understand that thought is the beginning of everything, we begin to comprehend that our world is governed by thought, and that everything around us began within someone's mind. It's just as Buddha said many centuries ago, all that we are is the result of what we have thought. Your life is your thinking and the result of your thinking processes. Your flesh, your bones, and your muscles can be reduced to 70% water, and a few chemicals of small value, but it is your mind and what you think that makes you what you are. The secret of success lies not without, but within the thoughts of man and woman. Figuratively, thought makes giants out of pygmies and often turns giants into pygmies. History is filled with accounts of how thought has made wealthy men and women strong, and strong men and women weak. And we see evidence of its working around us constantly. You do not eat, wear clothes, run for a bus, drive your automobile, go for a walk, or read a newspaper. You don't even raise your own arm without a preceding thought impulse. While you may consider the motions you make as more or less automatic, perhaps caused by some physical reflex, behind every single step you take in life, regardless of the direction, is that formidable and powerful force, thought. The very way you walk, the way you carry yourself, your talk, your manner of dress, all reflect your way of thinking. A slovenly manner indicates slovenly thinking, whereas an alert, upright manner is the outward sign of inward strength and confidence. What you exhibit outwardly, you are inwardly. You are the result of your own thought. What you believe of yourself, you are. So thought is the original source of all wealth, all success, all material gain, all great discoveries and inventions, and of all the achievements there are in this world. And without it, there would be no great empires, no great fortunes, no great transcontinental rail lines, no modern conveniences. In fact, there would be no advance ever in life. And we would still be in the primitive ages. Your thoughts, those that predominate, determine your character, your career, indeed your everyday life. Thus, it becomes easy to understand what is meant by the statement that a person's thoughts make or break that person. And when we realize that there can be no action or reaction, either good or bad, without the generative force of thought initiating it, the biblical saying, quote, "For whatever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." And Shakespeare's words, "There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so," become more intelligible. This is Anna Vitale, and I invite you to look into hypnosis, and I invite you to visit my website, www.mindlight.net. That's mindlight.net, and there you'll see lots of information about hypnosis and about some of the programs that I've created to help you out there. Thank you for watching.